Hey, what's up, guys? I'm in the shop today, so I've spent the majority of my time in the shop today, so it feels good to be back, um, getting back into the shop where I've been out a lot this week. So I've got a couple of questions that come up in either some of the videos that I'm doing here on this channel or over on Instagram, that kind of thing. So one of the questions I come across is somebody's asking about this brick wall back here. And I'm assuming that they're asking how I'm connecting or holding this, or how this is connected to the brick wall. Well, I've got a couple of, or three to be exact, French cleats. I've got one up here, there's one here, and there's one right there. And they span all the way across to there. There's three of them. And so I used to have French cleats all along these two areas, but I took all of that off and I just put old fence boards up here and then hung up all my tools. So, it works, but I had to use a hammer drill to drill. So when I took all the French cleats off, I left the cleats on the brick wall up so I could screw these boards to. But in order to get the cleats up, these things, I had to take a hammer drill and drill holes into the brick to where I could have an area to screw into. So I'm not sure if that was your question or not. If I did not answer your question, ask down in the comments what you're talking about, and I'll be glad to look into it and answer you. So also another thing that I did, so you guys remember these little organizing bins here? Well, I got three more. I got two smaller ones and a bigger one. Got them from the same place. My buddy had some laying in the back. They were going to be thrown away. And so he said, here, take them. So I got three more to put somewhere. So I'm thinking I'd like to put screws in this, because right now what I've got are these. I think I've mentioned this before. I've got these little gray bins, and I've got written on here what size screw they are. And most of all these are deck screws or drywall screws. So I may do something different with those, because I have all of these different types of nails and everything, and just those boxes are just thrown in there. So I've got plenty enough bins to put all of those in there, and I've got also some screws here and a bunch of brad nails and staples and all sorts of stuff there. So I'll try to figure out something to use those other bins for. So yeah, got some organization bins. I'm not sure where I'll put them. Also, I posted this yesterday and got a lot of response back from this. Some people said they don't have the space to have these sticking out, because one guy said this is where he walks into his door, I guess going into the house or going out of the shop or whatever, so those would be in the way. But if you were to take something like this, like a C-clamp, and put that on there, then it wouldn't stick out as much. So a C-clamp would work to not stick out as far. And I have used just some regular style F-style clamps put on here, but they would stick out this way. So you would have something like that. That might work for you, but then it would stick out over this in this direction, which that would work too. Some people say they don't have any trouble with it, but if they stand here for any amount of time, then over time you're probably going to see that wood start to just kind of feather out toward the top or at the bottom or whatever. And these are on the concrete. Somebody else asked me, are those directly on the concrete? They are, but I have the intentions of putting a piece of plywood in there to slide these on. I don't like that sitting on the concrete directly, just straight on end grain, or the plywood edge on the concrete. I do want to put a piece of plywood down to make it slide easier, and also just to keep it up off the ground as I'm storing it. So yeah, those were some of the questions that I've gotten over the last couple of days that I want to touch on. And then today Jay and I released the first I Get Email video series, where we just cover questions, just And this was Jay's brainchild. This is his idea. Something he's had in his mind for a while, and so he asked me to come along as a co-host kind of thing. And so I said, yeah, I'd love to. So we're going to just, you know, just answer questions, and we'll pick questions that are that will benefit a larger audience. So maybe if someone has a question about something specific, and we think that a lot more other people would be interested in that, then we'll take that question and answer it in our own way. And so it's just it's fun to get, to answer questions and put information out there. But, also I think it's just very useful to have something like this to refer back to kind of build a library up, and also just to be a source of information for those of you that, view our channels, view our videos. So a lot of the questions, or a lot of the answers that we give, is based on our personal experience. And so I think Jay and I have enough differences to where, he's been in this a little bit longer than me as far as the business goes and that kind of thing. And I think he's got a different skill set than I do. And hopefully I'll get there one day. But I just think we have some similarities in what we do, and also some differences. So I think that brings a lot to the table, I think. And so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you haven't seen it, we are going to upload these to both of our channels. And so you'll be able to see it on my channel or Jay's channel. So, we're just going to do it that way, just see how it works. But yeah, so it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to doing a lot more of these. So if you guys have any questions of any kind, you can comment on these. I can pull questions from these comments of these videos, but preferably, on the I get email videos. Just post your questions there, or you can send me an email if you'd like, or through my contact page or whatever. And so we'll try to keep a bank of questions and just go from there. So looking forward to it. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys, if you hadn't checked it out, go watch the video. Let us know what you think. I know on my channel, on my channel, where when I uploaded the video, I put in a poll: do you like these or do you not like these? So answer that. Let me know what you think, and so I can check that out and look at the results. So that's all I've got for today. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. All right, guys. See you later.